If you want to listen to two guys talk about skateboarding, being in Montana, homelessness, drugs, prioritization of drugs, then this is the episode to check out. I want to say thank you to my buddy Kyle that I met back in Montana. We were skateboarding together in St. Ignatius, super small town with a really sick park. Enjoy the episode, have fun, have a good day, be well.
It doesn't replace them, but it makes them a last priority instead of like a main priority. Like your number one priority becomes an addiction instead of, you know, a child or a friend or a family or a job or anything that would be pertinent to you living, really.
Okay.
That's why you see all these all these addicts and these junkies with nowhere to go, and they end up homeless, and they end up, their family just abandons them and basically quits trying to help them because nobody can help an addict unless they want to be helped. They have to start with them. Like, you have to help yourself before anyone else can help you. You have to be willing to get the help and to get better before you can receive the help. So it puts your priorities completely ass backwards. Like, at this point, I didn't know anybody that worked out there. I had no friends that were working out there. And I think that just calling them and bugging the shit out of them was like my best bet. So I just did it and was like, fuck it.
But you got to lose, right?
What's that?
What do you got to lose? Like, what are you going to lose over calling them every day?
Oh, exactly. Like, what's going to happen? Are these people not going to like me? Like, well, fuck it. I've never met them. They don't even know what I look like. So fuck them.
Exactly.
That was my complete thoughts on it. I was like, I'm gonna call these motherfuckers until they give me a job.
I like that, man. That's determination right there.
Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure that lady will like forever remember my name.
Like, life isn't just like a bushel of roses for everyone.
No,
you know?
man. There's not always fucking sunshine and rainbows, dog. There's shit.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But I mean, the one thing I say, like, to people who, like, the biggest takeaway from just hearing everything and hearing people's lives, man, is like, always be appreciative of what you got, and never let yourself sink into that hole of like, fuck, my life sucks, like, this is so bad, man. Like, never get fucking mopey, dude, because once you hit that point, like, you can't, it's so fucking hard to get yourself started again into positive mentality. Like, always stay positive, because for every negative thing that happens in your life, there's two positive outcomes that come from it. But it's the mental toughness that'll get you through that and push you to that next level, in my opinion.
I completely agree with that. Yeah, I know there's been times where I've passed out promotion for nonprofits for years, and I've passed out a considerable amount, like about $250,000 over a 5-year time frame. Right?
Yes, sir.
And there were times where people would just fuck with me so hard, like taking the promotion I had given them and like jamming it into my back and like shoving it in my face and stuff like that. But it was so interesting to like deal with this rudeness. And because we're from Montana, right? Like, we don't do that to other people.
Yeah, it hardly happens here.
Exactly. And so going through that for like 5 years, and I still do it today.
Of course, you gotta be nice, you know? Like, I'm like, oh man, babe, that's pretty cold. I'm sitting over there in fucking underwear. I like walk outside, start the car. I'm like, man, that's so cold out there. And like, this is his choice, man. He just chooses not to fucking live with monetary or possessions, live minimally, but he's fucking happy and he has great times.
Huh. Basically making that life not too complicated, just simple and fun. It sounds more like.
Yeah, like living with nothing but the essentials, and living with, like, I guess, I don't know, he's one of the fucking happiest people I've ever met.
That's wild. I like that a lot.
And he always tries to, there's times where I've seen him and he's, doesn't have much, and he's sitting there and he's like, fuck, and he looks like he's fucking dead ass tired, and I'm like, I know this motherfucker's hungry. So I'm like, yo, dude, let's go get some snacks.
What's the kind of person that you feel that you are?
I feel like I'm really, really compassionate, man. I like really giving, really welcoming to anybody. Like, honestly, if you're a person and I see you and we're at the skate park, like when I met you, man, when I showed up and saw you, I instantly was just like super nice, like talkative towards you, but not like a fucking annoying ass person. But you know, really just compassionate and almost like an empath. Like I really feel people's emotions and like read people, and I try to make everybody that I see smile, man, because I love seeing people happy, man. It makes me happy to see others happy. Exactly.
Do you feel like that same attribute is involved with your skateboarding as well?
I do. I mean, there's times where, you know, everybody has it where you just like, you're having a bad day, man, and it's just not your day. And you're like disappointed and you're like upset with yourself. And you're like, you know, you contemplate, you're like, man, I fucking hate skateboarding. And like, why do I even do this? But in the heart of that, that's what it's about, man. Like, if you're skateboarding, you love it and you want to progress, just like anything in life, you want to be better at it. There's always downs. There's always like falls. You take your bumps, you take your bruises, and you get up and you think about what you've learned and like reflect on why you do it. If you don't do it because you love it, then there's no point in doing it.
Interesting. And so I've had similar experiences where I've thought that I hated it.